alternate universe.
Yeah, boys, what's going on? I'm your boy, first up. Welcome back to another episode of the Chill Zone. Welcome back to a brand spanking new fucking Toke and Chill with your boy, part 6. Or in short, Toke and Chill part 6, whatever the fucking whatever the fuck ever, man. Whatever the hell I call this fucking shitty ass podcast. This is definitely going to be a short one, but I at least wanted to get a fucking stream in just so I could talk about what actually went down today with the partner preview shit. Yo, what up there, latency? Hold on, I got to turn this little fucker on for a bit while I'm smoking this because I don't want my fucking thing to go off. Yeah, so the Xbox Partner Showcase, or whatever the fuck you want to call it there, that transpired fucking there today, was a pretty decent fucking showcase, man. Or preview, the Xbox Partner Preview. Definitely had some cool shit. There was a stealth drop for a game that I did play, which I'll get into a little bit later on in this episode, but didn't really care for it. But overall, the show was decent. There's definitely some interesting stuff that's coming. Both coming to Xbox and also coming to Game Pass as well. But I'll point that out as we go through the list here. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. You're going to have to forgive me, man. I'm dealing with some heartburn here. Fucking had some chicken balls there earlier for fucking lunch with some plum sauce, dude. And that shit is fucking me hard right now in my heart. No, I'm just kidding. Digestive, man. It's not digesting properly, man. But anyways. So, it opened up with the Alan Wake 2 Lake House DLC that's going to be fucking coming there, whatever. I don't really care for Alan Wake 2, so it is what it is. But for people that do like that game and do want more DLC, there you go. Then we got a new game announcement called Chronos, The New Dawn, which is Bloober's new IP, which is awesome because I think Bloober does a better job at creating their own unique psychological horror games, although I will give them props for what they did for Silent Hill 2. But I just don't care for Silent Hill because I'm not a big Silent Hill person. But yeah, it's nice to see that they're making an original IP, so that looks pretty cool. It looks pretty sweet. Like, at first I was kind of like, is this like a fucking reimagining of fucking Dead Space? Like, what is this? But yeah, no. Then it fucking, Bloober that's making it, so I was like, oh, well, fucking shit. All right. Definitely intrigued for sure. I like Bloober as a company, man. I like the way they actually make their horror games and shit. Blindfire. This was the one that was a stealth release. It's in game preview right now. It's like $11 or whatever you want to call it, but I downloaded the game preview free trial of it there. You get like 60 minutes to play it or whatever. Basically, to sum this game up in a nutshell, it is a PvP arena shooter. And you pretty much basically are in a room, and you either play fucking like free for all or like a team deathmatch style fucking mode, and literally everything on your screen, minus a few things, is completely pitch black. You don't know where anybody is. You have none of that crap with that. All you can go based on is sound and fucking muzzle flashes from the guns that they get fucking fired and like whatever you want to call it. It's a very interesting concept, one that I don't see sticking around very long. The developers that made it are the guys that made Rust. So which is why, like, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, okay, I'll give this a try, man. I'll see what this is like. Yeah, that game is going to be fucking dead extremely fucking quick. So expect to see that game, go down the shitter, man, within the next, 6 to 8 months, man, because it ain't going to be sticking around long. But I could be wrong, though. The idea is pretty interesting, dude. It's just not what I want in an arena shooter. But yeah. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. At first, I didn't really have a lot of interest in this game, even though I fuck with the actual Yakuza and or AKA Like a Dragon franchise. I actually dig the franchise, but I just I still have to. I'm still waiting for Like a Dragon fucking 2 to drop in price so I can snag it. or if it goes to Game Pass, whatever comes first, doesn't matter. But this one actually intrigues me. I've been doing some more like reading about it and then plus seeing gameplay for it, you know what I mean? And there's a light Dynasty Warriors fucking element to this new one. And I say light, like, you know what I mean? Like, very casually here, because, like, there's just some cool things that I see about it that just makes me giddy. So, yeah, this one I'm very interested in. And plus, it's pirate themed, so that's already a plus in my books, because I love me some pirate shit. Hence the reason why I actually like Uncharted 4 more so than 2. But anyways, after that, we saw Mouse PI for Hire. Listen, the art style to this game looks fucking incredible. It's like a noir style filter on it, but it's got the art style from like old school classic Toll Booth Willie fucking like Disney drawings and shit. Like it looks super fucking like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it looks fucking wicked, dude. It looks wicked, man. What up there, Latency, man? Outside, how are you guys doing, man? Subnautica 2, this one fucking I've been waiting for. It's confirmed to have you can play it 1 to 4 players online co-op, which is a fucking huge thing for me because y'all know I love my survival games. And on top of that too as well, it's coming day 1 on Game Pass, so next year, fucking awesome. I can't wait. Definitely really really excited for Subnautica 2. Animal Well, that's I forget what his name is on YouTube, but I know his development company that he started there. That's his game, which is cool. Eden Zero, I missed the trailer for this one because I was in the bathroom taking a piss when it happened. Looks kind of cool. I'm not really too sure. I don't know. I'll have to look at some gameplay for it, though, but it looks okay, I guess. Eternal Strands, which is the next game that's going to be on Game Pass as well. Looks fucking sweet. Every time I see gameplay for it, looks fucking dope as shit. Definitely getting it. Mistfall Hunter is a Souls-like extraction game. Hard pass. Hard fucking pass. Wheel World actually looks kind of cool. I like the art style to that. I don't know. I have to read the blog. I don't know if it's multiplayer. I would imagine it probably is, but I could be wrong. But anyways, it looks fucking kind of dope, man. Like an open world, like free roam, fucking driving your bike around shits and whatever you want to call it. Then of course, my goddamn dude. Sorry about that. Then the next game was a big fucking reveal for me, man. Now, I already knew that this game was coming to consoles. I just didn't know when. There was no release date on lock. The devs came out and said that it will be released this month, but they said that like the actual release date will be announced at a later time. Phantasma fucking Phobia, dude. Been waiting on this game. It's been a PC exclusive now for a while. It's finally coming out for Xbox and PlayStation and shit like that. Dude, it is probably the most exciting co-op game I'm looking forward to playing. And it drops on October 29th, like 2 days before Halloween. Perfect time to drop that bitch. Oh, man, I'm so fucking ready for that game, dude. Because I just... Pretty much, basically, I finished and got all the endings in fucking The Mortuary's Assistant, whatever the case may be. You guys already know that. But yeah, so like, dude, I'm so pumped for that fucking game, dude. So ready for that shit. Then they showed off The Legend of Babu, which looks okay for a platformer, like a 3D platformer type kind of game. Looks pretty decent. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers looks really, really good. Like, I really like a lot of the gameplay aspects to it. And then lastly, they showed off fucking a game that takes place in the Control universe by Remedy called FBC Firebreak. It's a multiplayer co-op shooter game, 3-player online co-op shooter, which again, like I said, takes place in the Control world and shit, or the universe, which I think is pretty cool. But that game's coming to Game Pass. Wu Chang Falling Feathers is also coming to Game Pass. Subnautica 2, Eternal Strands. What else was the other one? Oh yeah, Firebreak is also going to be on there too. Eternal Strand. And I'm pretty sure there was one more that I missed. Hold up a second, man. Shit, I can't remember now. It doesn't matter anyways. But either way, definitely a lot of interesting stuff coming there down the pipe for Xbox, so I ain't too worried about it. Yo, facts, latency. Facts. Now, there is one game that just came out today, and I really want to fucking play it, but man, it is getting fucking ransacked, man, through the fucking media for reviews. Nobody's gonna fucking play it because it's got fucking DEI written all over it. But that Unknown 9, The Awakening game that Bandai Namco fucking dropped there today, I really want to play that because the gameplay looks really fucking cool, dude. Like, story might not be all like anything to like really, fucking that might hold my interest, but the gameplay sure the fuck does hold my interest. And I think people are ignoring that. Which fucking sucks for my money, dude, because maybe it's just me, because like I care mostly about gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, graphics are whatever. Like, I don't give a shit about that. I don't care if the game looks realistic. I don't care if it doesn't. It's why I don't fucking buy games based on that, because for my money, that kind of ruins the immersion for me. If I'm focusing too much on one thing that isn't, you know what I mean, like something that you should be actually paying attention to, then it doesn't really matter to me. Like, it loses that immersion aspect for me, you know what I mean? It goes out the window for me. So I can take it so, like, if the gameplay is solid enough to keep my interest in the entirety of the game, but your story is kind of shit and like your music is kind of forgettable, like, that's a pass for me. You know what I mean? Like, as long as one of those two, as long as gameplay, story, or soundtrack is intact, I will definitely play that game regardless, man. It doesn't have to be all three. It's nice if all three are there, but I haven't had one that was like that fucking in a very long time. You know what I mean? But graphics are never a fucking staple in my purchases, man, or my interest in video games. Because the moment you put graphics and you put that above gameplay, dude, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong, dude. And that's how we end up with games that people think are good, but in actuality are fucking ass trash, bro. And I think that's pretty fucking sad, to be fair, but whatever, that's just me, of course. No, not hiccups, dude. I don't know, just fucking, bro, I don't know. Oh, so fucking latency, an update dropped fucking for that Mech Warriors 5 Clans game, dude. And before this update came out, I couldn't play the game in cockpit view mode because the game was unplayable. The frames dropped so bad. Like, it literally became a slideshow if I go into cockpit view mode. The hub area, like, not the hub area, but like the mission control fucking area, dude, like where you select your mission and upgrade your mechs and all that shit. Bro, the fucking performance, dude, before like this update came out tonight was like, bro, what the fuck, dude? I was like, yo, how the fuck did this game even pass certification, dude? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Finally, the update came out. I want to say it dropped like a couple hours ago or whatever you want to call it. I update my game and shit like that. Now the game runs significantly better. Like, I can actually play it now in fucking cockpit view mode, man, with very little frame dips. I can fucking, like, the mission control fucking area. It has a couple sensitivity problems with its controls, but other than that, though, the frame problems are definitely gone. Thank fucking Christ, because that shit was annoying as fuck. But so far, I'm digging the fuck out of it, dude. Like they did a very good job on modernizing the controls. Because if you've ever played a Mech Warrior game, the controls are definitely a lot to take in. Like you know what I mean? Because you have to control both the torso and the leg part of your mech. So that can kind of fuck with your brain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Goldie? What's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Uncompetitive, man? But they also, so in this game, they added the first thing they ask you when you start the game up is like, do you want to use modernized controls? So of course, that's what I'm playing on, modernized, which makes it so like whatever direction I'm moving, both my torso and my legs move at the same time and not just one individual with both analogs, which is tremendously good for somebody like me who doesn't play a lot of mech games, you know what I mean? But I love the idea of mech games. I think mech games are fucking sweet. And just I'm not really good at controlling them, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was really rough. And then when I was downloading the update, I went on the Twitter handle, and I saw they had posted the patch notes. So I went and looked at it, and sure enough, on the performance, man, the two main things that I was bitching about: cockpit view mode and the performance in the mission control fucking thing where you sit up in your next mission and shit like that. So they actually fixed it, man. I was like, thank God, dude. Because I don't mind playing MechWarrior 5 clans in like a third-person perspective. It works fine. It runs great. But I prefer to play it in cockpit view mode because it makes it feel more authentic, you know what I mean? Because you got the bobble of the mech and shit like that. You know, it makes it feel better. I know it's hard to explain, but it's fucking sweet, dude. It's fucking sweet. In fact, actually, hold on here. I'll play a little clip of it, man, because I took a little bit of footage of it there earlier when I was playing it, man. Look at this. Check this out. So anytime before the update came out and I was in this mode, it ran so fucking bad, dude. Like, frames would drop down to like 10 frames per second, dude. And then as soon as I switch out of that and go back into third person, the whole entire frame drop just clears up and it's back to regular 30 again. So I was like, dude, I hope to God they fix that. I was like, man, I hope to God it's not going to be a long wait for that. You know what I mean? Because my interest for the game would just be like, well, fuck it, I'm not waiting. And then I would have just deleted it and never went back to it like I did with Mercenaries. Because Mercenaries was virtually unplayable when that game came on Game Pass there several years ago. Like, that game was fucking bad. And it's like, dude, you're using Unreal 5. Why is it that a game like fucking Hellblade 2 comes out, right? And here's the thing, right? It's not like MechWarrior is done in an open world landscape. They're fucking structurally mission-sized levels, linear-wise. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't take a whole lot. Like, why is it that Hellblade has been the best-looking and best-performing fucking game that I've seen running on this fucking engine than any other game I've seen running on the fucking Unreal 5 engine, dude? Like, I don't get it. Like, you would think a game that looks like how Hellblade 2 looks, sure, yes, it's virtually a walking sim, but that doesn't excuse the fact that when it's on a linear plane, like MechWarriors is, that game should be running and looking good regardless of the fact, but it's not. Like, I don't get it. It's fucking stupid, man. But I also think, too, as well, though, latency, man, is the fact that the Coalition, since most of those guys that work at Coalition have worked with Unreal for fucking long periods of time, and they know that engine inside and out, they're definitely, like, the people that would go around to, like, these other studios that Microsoft owns, right? And, like, teach them how to, like, all the techniques and little, like, things that would make, like, performance a lot better and stuff, right? Compared to, like, a developer just, you know, getting the license for the engine and then just trying to learn it that way. And I also think that's another reason why Microsoft decided to make the move to Unreal 5. Not only so that way they can make their games multi-platform and not have to worry about engine restrictions and shit like that because of whatever, but an engine that is really easy to use. But on top of that, they got a lot of developers that know a lot about that engine. You know what I mean? Especially with Coalition. So they can send those technicians around to make sure that all the games look and play and run extremely well on Series S and Series X. And then also when it goes to PS5, you know what I mean? They can take advantage of certain unique features, you know what I mean? Like DualSense and fucking PSSR and all this other garbage technology crap that people are jizzing their pants over. That's literally nothing more than a fucking phallus word that'll be irrelevant come next generation. But anyways, I digress. It might be rough, but I like rough. Goldie. But yeah, no, I'm glad because like I've been wanting to play a mech game for a while. It's just most of them never come to consoles, you know what I mean? Because PC is like where that audience is, especially with like BattleTech and shit. But at the same time, man, I've always liked the MechWarrior games and stuff too as well. Like when I could play them back in the day, and they're not bad. They're kind of fun, dude. They're kind of fun, and best of all, it's co-op too as well. So I'm trying to see if Faye would maybe want to try it out and see if she would like it. But I'm not going to get her to download it. I'll just get her to fucking log in on my Xbox account and then just play to the cloud and like give me her thoughts there. She's like, yeah, it's not really my thing. I don't really like it. I don't really care for it. So that way she's not wasting her time downloading it, you know? But we'll see. We'll see. Man, shout out to fucking Microsoft and fucking Nintendo, bro. Coming out with fucking Banjo-Tooie, man, on the N64 emulator on the Switch. Man, fucking A, dude. That's one game. That's one fucking game, bro. No, I've never played the fucking the MechWarrior games on DS. Though I heard about them, though. I heard they actually were pretty decent. Oh, man. You know what? I gotta take myself a fucking shit here in a second, but I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Fuck that, dude. So here's what I'll do. I'll play the longer version of this, because I think this is like fucking 3 minutes or some shit. Yeah, it's 2 minutes long. So hopefully I can fucking be in and get out. But I'll wait till I finish this and then I'll go do that. God damn, dude. Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Let me play this video real quick, but I'll try to be fast, man, if I can. If I don't come back, then whatever. It is what it is. But I'll be right back, though.
Alternate universe bullshit. Hold on, I need a timeout so I can use my inhaler. Cousin Kyle, I called a timeout and he didn't listen. You know my asthma flares up when I exert myself. Yeah, I think this would be a lot more fair if I had a shield. Some kind of shield, like the Safer Torah, which also has a great sentimental value. Dude, human kite is an alien. There's no Jewish stuff involved. And you can't just make up powers in the middle of a battle. I'm not making it up. It's totally canon in my alternate universe. Wait, I thought I should get this turn instead of the new kid because he didn't wait when I said timeout earlier, so I think it should be my turn now. Are you kidding me? That's totally cheating. Oh, geez, I didn't think I'd actually hit you. That hurt my shoulder because my shoulder is sensitive because I pulled a muscle catching a balloon. All right, here we go. My super ultimate power. Get ready. Are you ready? Oh, Jesus. Okay, Wrath Kite from an alternate universe. Oh, Jesus. I think I might have ruptured my hernia. You had enough, alternate me? Yeah, the superhero stuff really hurts. I better go back to my universe. Oh, you're leaving? Dude, that sucks. Yeah, I'll be going back to my universe now, human kite. I need some camphorphenique for my ear because I got a scrape on it by being farted on. Dude, I don't know how to thank you. From now on, call on me whenever you need help.
All right there, boys. I'm back. Sorry about that. You gotta go, man. Sometimes when you cough, dude, man, it just awakens something in your gut. Next thing, your ass is on the fucking verge of exploding. But whatever, it is what it is. So yeah, Xbox had an okay showcase today, man. It was okay. Wasn't too bad. I really do appreciate Microsoft going out of their way to do a partner preview program like fucking shits, right? To like promote content coming and whatnot. Like, I don't know about you guys, man, but that Expedition 33 game looks fucking fire, bro. And that's like, and it's coming out at a $50 price tag. A $50 price tag with a timestamp of aiming between like 15 to 30 hours, depending on if you rush or not. It's like, dude, that's fucking, that right there is exactly what we need as far as like the price point and the fucking length time, dude, for a lot of these fucking games, bro. If developers, big and small, you know what I mean, can like come to a fucking sweet spot with that, especially from the bigger budget fucking titles, dude, gaming would eventually fucking start to fucking go back to a healthier fucking place to be, man. But we never will get there because gamers will refuse to accept it. You know what I mean? Oh, well, I'm not going to spend $600 on a next-gen console if I'm not getting these games that are pushing that graphical fucking narrative. It's like, dude, you guys are fucking paying fucking for a platform, dude, that's barely giving you fucking 60. That's giving you barely next-gen fucking features. Like, have you guys noticed that a lot more titles that are coming out as remasters and fucking remakes and shit like that? Especially, like, when it comes to remasters, right? Like, those games, they're easy to go back to. They're easy to upscale and upgrade and whatever the case may be. They can definitely make the resolution fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? To match that status quo of a next-gen features, you know, that kind of shit. But then at the point, when you see games that are remasters and they look all like that, whatever the case may be, they look fucking worse than they originally did when the original version of the fucking game. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then remakes, you got, you know, room to add shit, remove shit, change shit. And whatever the case may be, and sometimes a lot of these remakes come out and they're fucking ass, my guy. Fucking garbaggio. Or as Dooley would say, my fucking favorite terminology and my favorite word to use when it comes to talking shit about a console, trash. You know what I'm saying? But yet, like, people will sit there and, like, cap for these games, but yet they never go back and replay them again. Like, a lot of the games that people fucking talk shit about me fucking playing, I can easily go back and play them over and over and over again. I can go back and play Subnautica. I can go back and play whatever. You can go back and play Uncharted and all that shit too as well if you want to, man, but you're not getting anything new. You're not getting this, like, you're getting the same fucking story every fucking time you play it. Oh, but the story is good at Uncharted. Sure, whatever. You go have fun. It's like I'm rewatching a movie, but I'm playing it though, Fatal, so that technically doesn't matter what the fuck you say. What you say is irrelevant because you played fucking Life of Black Tiger. Yo, if there's one fucking thing that drives me, like one narrative that pisses me off to no fucking extent, is when people use that. When people use that as like their cop-out answer, I mean, unless I don't know the person. If I don't know the person, then it's entirely different. But if I know the person, then it's just whatever, right? If I'm talking about people who I don't know, and people like if some guy who I didn't know fucking came in after me, you know, sharing my opinion about fucking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? And some guy came in and said, dude, your opinion's fucking irrelevant, dude. I saw you play this game and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything in my opinion in a game that is fabrically fucking different to the one game that you're trying to compare my opinion to? Like, why would you do that? Like, A, that doesn't make any fucking sense because my opinion is different to different when it comes to different games and genres alike. So I don't want to hear that fucking stupid excuse. All they need to do is seek out what one game that you've played that you've liked that was not favored by Metacritic and not favored by fucking gamers alike, and they will use that as their one true game to try to dis-fucking-mantle your opinion. And that pisses me off to no extent. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I can just use the exact same terminology that you're fucking using, because if you think my opinion is irrelevant because I don't want to play such a game that you fucking like, then I can easily turn around and do the exact same thing to fucking your opinion, motherfucker. I don't care if the game got fucking praised or not. I'm going based strictly on your fucking opinion, not everyone else's opinion. It's like, oh, you're just hating Fatal because you wish you could fucking play because you don't have a PS. Bitch, even if I did have a PlayStation sitting right here in front of me, right here, right now, when I'm done playing the games that I really want to fucking play on that platform, guess where that console's gonna be? Collecting fucking dust for the next fucking 6-7 years. Why? Because unless Sony gets off their fucking shit and gives me stuff that I want, or fucking third parties release shit that I want on there that I can't get on my Xbox, or that it's not going to be on Game Pass or whatever, then there's nothing for me on the PlayStation side, man, other than a couple of exclusive games. That's about it. Like, I do still have a reason to want to play on PS5. Of course I do. Of course I fucking do. You think I don't want to play Returnal? I don't give a shit if it's on PC, and I can give a fuck about that. I can give two flying fucks about that. But I just find it laughably hilarious that for over a decade, I heard motherfuckers in this gaming community bitch, moan, and cry for fucking years how Xbox has no games to play, that they don't care about gaming, they don't care about this, they ruin fucking gaming, all this crap, right? So now all of a sudden now, when they got to the point where they're actually sitting in a fucking nice fucking spot where they can constantly keep first-party games fucking flowing year in and year out, it's still a fucking problem. I'm like, wait a minute. So you are literally bitching about a platform that didn't deliver you guys on content, that is now giving you guys fucking tons of content, and y'all are still not fucking happy with it. Okay, so then that basically means that your original fucking point never had any merits of any form of relevancy to begin with, fucking period. Fucking period. Because when you fight for something that you want, or you want to see competition and you want to see change, and then you go against that when they finally fucking do it, bro, what does that tell you? What does that fucking tell you? So why is it that Microsoft isn't scared to give me a fucking roadmap, but Sony is? Could someone answer that for me? Because last I checked, 2 generations ago, Sony would never fucking do that. We've come a long way, bro. But no, but the moment that you fucking, complain about that, dude, we talk about, they have some of the best games right now on that platform. Like, do they, though? Says who? What, Metacritic? Because Metacritic scored it or an overall 80-9 or a 70-4 or a 96? I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm like, well, we're just going based on the popularity, people's opinions there, Fatal. So clearly you're in the wrong. Oh, so am I in the wrong to sit there and fucking believe all those people that McDonald's is actually fucking good food for you, even though it's technically fucking the worst kind of food you should be putting in your fucking mouths? Okay. That makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Oh, you can't use that analogy. That's an entirely different motherfucker, dude. Shut the fuck up. Because if I would have did that in reverse, you would have said some other fucking stupid comparison like that too as well. Or try to compare it to something in real fucking life, dude. They have lost their fucking way. And the fact that fans are so blinded to that because all they see is oh, well, they're already at 65 million fucking units sold. Doesn't matter. Motherfucker, dude. That don't mean fucking jack diddly fucking shit. The Wii sold 110 million fucking units, bro. And yet everybody had that as their closet console fucking after the first, 6 to 8 months after owning the motherfucker. That don't mean shit. And it's there was that thing that came out there that I think it was like 65% of people in 2024 played games that were like fucking 6 years or older. And whatever the case would be. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking hilarious, but fucked up at the same time, dude. But again, you're always going to have those odd years, man, where there's not really a, like there's stuff that comes out that people do want, but it's all niche shit. You know what I mean? Like Dragon Ball fucking, whatever, Sparkling fucking, whatever the hell that game is called. You know what I mean? The new one that just dropped. Same goes with other things too as well, but like nothing that was making fucking headlines across the board, man. And shout out to Namco though too as well for selling 3 million copies of that game in the first 24 hours, man. Goddamn. Not bad, Namco. Not bad. But my point is what I'm trying to say is, man, is that I don't give a fuck how popular your game is because that don't mean shit. Because if that be the case, then y'all will be sucking Minecraft's nuts. Y'all would be sucking fucking Five Nights at Freddy's fucking nutsacks and shit. So no, I don't want to go based on popularity as being, oh, well, that's the reason why the game is good. Because I can give you a plethora of examples of games that are extremely popular that y'all would never blink an eyelash at when you see it on the fucking store. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero sounds like a fucking soda drink, dude. Like, think about it, right? Sparkling Zero. It's got no sugar in it. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's hilarious, dude. Hold on one sec there, guys. I just want to grab my water real quick. One sec. I'm not going to mute myself or any of that crap with that. Just going to stand up for a second here. Oh, goddamn. I'm here, water. You little fucking bitch-ass whore. Oh, hello. You're garbage, so you go in there. Alrighty, here we go. But latency, you see what I'm talking about, though, right? Like, the amount of fucking hypocrisy that I see day in and day out is fucking the wildest shit I've ever seen, dude. Fucking hilarious. Like, dude, I'm even gotten to the point now where, like, I'm having people make up shit that I've never actually once said or implied. And it's always in related towards fucking PlayStation as well. Like, I had somebody try to tell me, convince me that I was talking shit about God of War Ragnarok. I'm like, first of all, I've never once, and I still haven't, talked shit about 2018's God of War or talked shit about fucking Ragnarok. Ever once in an actual valid conversation. I'm sitting there and I've always said that Horizon's nothing more than a decent fucking game, which it is. Garbage fucking story, but awesome gameplay. You know what I mean? But the moment I start trashing on the PS5 Pro, all of a sudden now all these excuses start to fucking come out of nowhere, man. Didn't you once say this like fucking like 5, 10, 15, 30 years ago, Fatal? What? Like, the fuck are you doing, dude? It's like, no, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. Stop making up fucking excuses. Stop making up fucking lies to justify your garbage-ass fucking purchase, bro. Because I don't fucking care. Oh, another thing is I love, too, as well, is when people say that, like, your opinion is irrelevant, but they're always bringing up that opinion that you said, which doesn't make it irrelevant. It makes it relevant. That's the one that creeps me out the most. That's the one that fucking, that you can tell, like, people are definitely, they're shook based on what you said, because as soon as they reference it, even though they literally just said, like, a few sentences before that, fucking that, how irrelevant that like, my opinion would be on something, but then use it in the same context to try to justify something. What? How does that work? Oh, yeah, baby, let's go. That was fucking delicious. Out up there, True. Exactly, latency. Exactly, dude. I'm like, dude, if my opinion doesn't matter, then why are you making it a matter? What do you mean? Well, dude, like, you've been fucking asking me about my opinion for the last 15, 20 minutes in the conversation. If it's irrelevant, you don't even need to be asking or talking about it, even bring it up in the conversation. Why are you doing that now? Oh, I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy. No, you're not. Because I can easily point the hypocrisy of you calling my fucking opinion irrelevant, but then you're making it relevant now. Huh. Yeah, man. You see how that 50-50 fucking works? No, you know what the Pro is there for? The Pro is there. It's just a fucking beta test fucking future-proof technology that Sony's going to be implementing into the PS fucking 6, man. That's all it is. Which literally justify the sheeps and the sheeples, man. Which is fine. I mean, whatever. I can't hate about that. They need beta testers for shit, so why not get your fucking diehard fan base, man, to literally fall for your scam? It's fucking great. It's fucking great. But, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this off. Sorry about that. I've been going for 40 minutes, man, so that's long enough for me. I want to thank everybody for popping in here tonight. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you there, fucking True. Thank you there, Outsider. Bad Latency. You guys are awesome, as always. Like I said at the beginning, man, I didn't want to make this one too long. Just a short one. Talk about the partner preview and stuff like that. Get my video out there for that shit. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to get my ass to bed. I want to thank y'all for popping in here tonight. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys